Hey, wonderfuls. Well, wonderfuls, it isn't over yet for Karen Huger of Real Housewives of Potomac. No, we knew she was awaiting her sentencing because of the incident, I call it, with endangering herself as well as others on the road, and the tape that was out there with Karen being in the state that she was in, and everybody seeing that, oh no, Karen, this is not a good look. What happened here? And we saw how she was back and forth with the officers, arguing with them and talking kind of interestingly about what was going on with her. And so now we saw that tape and everyone just knew, oh, this has got to be it. Karen will definitely face some jail time. We were all saying that because it was out that this was her fourth offense without any consequences, really, but just a slap on the hand here and then, that they thought that maybe if she had some accountability, that maybe she would not have had the three additional times that this happened. But she had no consequences for what she had done before with driving under the influence. So now when we saw this tape, everyone in the comments and everywhere I went, they were like, oh, Karen is going down for this. This is her fourth time. They feel that if they let her off, they are going to be looked at as irresponsible. And y'all, the reports are in. Yes, Karen is facing possibly 6 months jail time. They said the prosecutor wants to give her some time because he is looking at her record and he is seeing that, wait a minute, this has got to stop. When are we going to put our foot down on this? We have got to give this woman some time. And y'all, there are people saying that this prosecutor is even being lenient with her because the reports were that, oh, she's going to get at least 2 years time. And that would have been I think they said that would have been the minimum. And this prosecutor now has said, no, well, we can at least give her 6 months time. So y'all, right away, she's already getting some leniency. So what happened? Well, what happened is that, of course, her attorneys are against that decision. They don't want Karen to face any jail time at all. And they are working on another type of, I suppose, proposal, I would say. But others are saying no, they're working on another excuse for Karen because throughout these years, that's what Karen has done. She has said many things that put her in a place of, well, we won't give her any jail time. They are excuses. And wonderfuls, I am looking at some of the wonderful content creators and their responses, and many of them who rode with Karen just as we all did. They're saying, well, they think that Karen really should get some time because look, when is she going to learn that she cannot endanger herself like this as well as others? They just think that she should have some time. I mean, this is very interesting, wonderfuls, because we are looking at her getting the help that she needs, okay? And the help that she needs, including the rehabilitation with possible consequences to say, look, Karen, don't you ever do this again. Don't you ever try this again. But yes, wonderfuls, the prosecutor says 6 months, and he's saying, look, he's being generous with this. What do you all expect him to do? And her attorneys are saying, no, 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 because they are coming up with more postulations, proposals, and all sorts of things to keep Karen out of doing time. So, wonderfuls, that's what the report is, and I will find out more and, of course, keep you informed about it. But, y'all, Karen has got to look at this as something that she has herself been getting off of for too many times. She's got to look at that. And she's got to see that, well, I got off that time. Maybe I can get off again. This is what the sentiment is. I mean, the comments are fascinating with what they're saying. They're saying that Karen is now doing this privileged thing and she's putting herself above the law. She thinks that she doesn't have to pay consequences for not only herself, because at this point they're saying they're not even thinking about the fact that she could have injured others. Did you all see her car? That car was practically totaled. I mean, even if there's such a thing as practically total, that car looked a hot mess. And it was only by the grace of God that she did not injure herself or anyone else. But she did do damage to public property. Okay? So, y'all, that's what's going on. Karen is looking at 6 months jail time and not 2 years as was originally suspected. So, you all, I will talk with you later.